Hello my succulent friends, how's it going? Today we're here in my other succulent area which has an overhead cover, and if you've been following my videos for a while now, you will remember that this area here is one of my succulent decluttering project for this year 2022. Planting my succulent in the ground to minimize the use of too many pots in my garden. Since it's early spring here in Australia, it is the best time to do some maintenance and propagation on our succulent collection. Few of these succulent has given me a lot of pops, but there are also that hasn't produced pops at all. So I have this Purple Delight, guys, that is really very nice and compact here. The color is not so intense yet, but since this area here is my mother plant for propagation, now I'm going to get some propagation from here. And if you want to multiply our collection, and then we will have to do some propagation. So with this one here, all I need to do is just cut the top head. I already did some of it, and it's already producing few babies here in one stem. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's behead this. And I like this Purple Delight, guys, because it gives me a lot of it's easy to propagate. There you go, just like that. And let's continue, and make sure you leave some leaves in there when you beheaded it, just like that. So it's really tight in here, guys. I don't have much room to move around because all of these plants grown a lot. Okay, some of them are very compact, really nice, but I have to need to propagate this, so we have to ruin the look just to get to multiply our collection. So with this one, guys, after you cut it, remove the top bit, because that's where sometimes the plant new babies will come out, just like this one here. But make sure you leave some leaf as well. And with this one, you can remove the leaf and expose a little bit of stem, so you can have enough room or enough stem to stick in the soil. And the leaf over here, don't throw it. You can also propagate that. And you know, Purple Delight, see how beautiful is that, guys? Gorgeous. And you know, Purple Delight, guys, they are very easy to propagate. This is beautiful, but then I'm ruining the look of it. But don't worry, they will have a comeback later on. Since it's springtime now, they will grow quickly. Don't be afraid, guys, to do it like this, because it will reward you later on with more babies, just like what I have there. So I'll have to remove this to expose the baby under here and give them some more sunlight. There you go. And remove some of this just to expose those little ones under there that is not getting some sunlight. And some of this. So that's done, guys, and that's what it looks like now. I know it's not pretty at all, but don't worry, later on they will grow, they will going to go bigger again, and they will going to grow compact as well. So this is what I have here for propagation. I also have a lot of leaf in there. Some of the leaf that I left here are already produced. Oh, They're already rooted there. Produce some pops. There you go. I tried to pull it, but the roots already in the soil. There you go. So here, one. It's already have a baby. So I just left that there, and then they just grow. So I have an Echeveria imbricata here, guys, and the flower grows in the middle of the plant, so that will be like a gunner, not totally gunner, but it doesn't look good later on, but at the moment it's beautiful because of these beautiful flowers here. I like the flowers, so beautiful, gorgeous, but since this is my propagation area, I'm going to head chop this so it will produce more babies for me. Since it already grow in the middle like that, so the form of the plant already ruined. So all I need to do in this one is cut it right here, right at the middle here, somewhere here. I just have to remove some leaf there, and I'm just going to chop that right here. Remove the flower stalk and cut it right in the middle. Like that. And we can also propagate the leaf, so we will just save the leaf, and then I'm going to remove some of this flower stalk there. I'm not going to give a clean cut, guys, since this one don't have a clean cut. Okay. There you go. Just remove that. Oh. Alright. So just remove few leaf in there, because that's where some of the babies will come out later on. Some of them are really hard to remove. There you go. There. So that's what it looks like for now. And when it starts producing babies, then I will get more Echeveria imbricata. So I'll leave it that way. And then let's move to another succulent. Alright, so I have this Mrs. Richard that I like to propagate as well. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm also going to do like the purple delight. I'm just going to get the top head of it and leave some stems. And I have to clean this one because I can see a few mealybugs on the plant. So here it is. There you go. Then remove some leaf to expose stem where you can stick it in the ground. That's alright. That will do. Might leave probably one. I don't know where's the mother plant here now. There we go. The same thing, remove some leaf to expose the stem. I leave these two for now. Oh, look at these guys. Look at this leaf. Heart shape. Alright, so that's done. So next one, guys, that I'm going to head chop is this big, beautiful Ionium moonburst. I know it's beautiful in there, but it's getting so big, it's covering the plant underneath. So we're going to behead it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it will give more babies for me. So let's do that, guys. I'm just probably going to use a knife right here, and let's behead this thing. Now I don't have much room to move around here since all of this plant grown bigger. So just bear with me. I'll just cut it right here, probably there. So we're going to leave a little bit of stem in here, and then we're good to go. Okay, I remove some leaves so I can get this knife in this stem. There you go. It's easy. Just whoops. There you go, guys. So that's what left, and here it is. And there, it's a beautiful Ionium. It's not as fast growing than the Ionium sunburst. Ionium sunburst multiply quicker than the moonburst. That's so right now, and there I have one beautiful headshot. There you go, it's easy. So with this Succulent, guys, I only have probably 2 stems here that I can propagate. So this one here and that one here, and then we just remove this dead leaf. There. So there's 2 in here. Another one here. There you go. This one didn't expose to sunlight. That's why it looks so pale. And the rest, this one here, will be my mother plant. Okay, so that looks good. Got that one, guys. So gorgeous it's so gorgeous like this. There you go. It's like a bouquet of flowers. Gorgeous. Here's the baby here. It's a little bit deformed because it didn't see enough sunlight. Okay. There you go. I have one, only one, and that's what the Mexican giant gave me. So they don't really produce babies a lot, so they just produce one at a time, but that's alright. We got one Mexican giant there. Beside the Mexican giant, guys, this one here, where is there? That one there, that is Echeveria Orion, or Orion, something like that. It didn't give me baby at all, so I cannot get any propagation for there. I can head chop it, but I will not do it because I like the look of that for now. So I'm going to leave it like that. Now I'm going to go to this other one, which is this one here, the Echeveria benimusume. Now Echeveria benimusume, guys, as you see, it's a very prolific grower, and when you expose it to the sunlight or full sun, direct sun, it is beautiful. Alright, guys, so let's dig in and remove some of these babies from the benimusume. I know it's just a common succulent, but when they grow, they will give you a lot of babies, and also they are beautiful when you expose it to the full sun or even direct sun. Sorry. Now we have to dig in there. Alright, I got one. There you go. Oopsie. There you go, guys. So this mother plant, we're going to have what we call this, can breathe now. Okay, so I'm going to leave the small one for now. We'll give them more chance to grow. Don't forget to remove the flower stalk. There you go. But if you like the flower stalk, if you want to enjoy it for a while, then you can leave it. But it is very prone to aphids, the flower stalk, guys. So that's what it looks like from here now, guys. I didn't realize this Beni Musume have two heads, big two heads, and lots of babies. So that's the babies I got, and more here. And you see now, this area is already have enough room for them to grow again. Go. So I have one Blood Maria to propagate. So guys, I decided to pull out all those Ionium here because it's covering my succulent right at the back. They don't get enough sunlight, so I'll let Matthew do that for me. It's easy to pull because they're very shallow rooted. So he's going to pull everything out of there, and I'm going to move it somewhere else. Now these Ionium sunbursts, yes please. These Ionium sunbursts, guys, they slowly, because there's other plant in there. These Ionium sunbursts, they grow very easy, and they produce, yes please, they produce a lot of babies quickly compared to the Ionium moonburst. That's it. All right, thank you so much. And now this other succulent here will receive a good amount of sunlight, but not a lot, but then at least they will not be covered by this big Ionium. And I also decided to beheaded my Echeveria Big Red so I can get a pups from this, since this is the only one I have. So far, guys, these are all the succulent cuttings that I collected from my maintenance this spring season. And this is how you multiply your collection. You have to take advantage of their growing season. So I still have a lot more to do. So I did some thinning out and pruning with my succulent to maintain the airflow of the plants. So after 3 or 4 days, guys, this is what it looks like. This is what left for me after I did my pruning, beheading, and removing the weeds, as well as removing those Ionium here in the front. So this is what it looks like now. Now this Purple Delight start coloring up. Look at this. So those little pups in there, they are start coloring up. Look at that. And then later on, surely they will start producing more babies, just like what I have here. See, few babies, and that will happen to those others that I beheaded as well. So now it doesn't look so messy. I got a lot of babies from these succulent, guys. Now the imbricata is already housing some of these little pups of Mrs. Richards that been covered by those big succulents or mother plant is already coloring up as well. So exposing them is a good thing for these little ones because they can get some sunlight and then they start coloring up. So that's good. That will produce more babies for me as well. Move the Succulent here in this corner. So I haven't watered yet this one with my seaweed solution because the soil is still wet. So I'll wait until the soil get dry and then I'm going to water it with my seaweed solution. And I will going to fertilize this with my all-purpose slow release fertilizer. There you go. And I also trim this ghost plant. Now this ghost plant, guys, is not coloring up because the sunlight in this area is not really very strong. They need a direct sunlight, so maybe I will move that somewhere else to get a beautiful color. And of course my what you call this, clabatum, sedum clabatum, is gorgeous, beautiful. There you go. And some of this purple delight here has a beautiful color as well. And yeah, and this one over here, I haven't watered it with my seaweed solution because the soil's still wet. I will wait until the soil get dry, then I'm going to water it with the seaweed solution or sea salt. There you go, they're beautiful. And I also beheaded my big red because this is the only one I have and I want to multiply my collection with big red without buying. So I tried to behead it. I tried the flower stalk, but I'm not successful with that. These are the big leaf. I will try to see if this will going to produce babies, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried yet. So here there's only roots. Okay, here you go. Only roots but no pops. So that's what happened with the flower stalk. So some of them just dried out and didn't produce anything at all. So see how it goes with these big ones, and if not, then we might get a pops in this beheading. All right, so the head is over there. I let it dry for a few days before I'm going to plant it in the soil, and those are also cuttings. I try to callus it before I'm going to plant it in the soil. So yeah, so this area here quite good now. They are already clean, but I still have a lot to do. More over there that needs attention as well. They need to be watered with sea salt as well. My rain gutter, succulent rain gutter, some of them got damaged by too much rain, just like this one here. Not a lot, only a few. And also my fantastic fountain, see, too much rain, it damaged the leaf, but it's only leaf rot, not root rot. Here it is. I'm going to water this with this seaweed solution or sea salt, but I'm going to wait until the soil will get dry because the soil is still wet. And this propagation here also, I think some of the I need to move it to individual pots. Look at my lovely rose from leaf propagation. Some weeds growing as well. They are really growing nicely. Now this one here, guys, seems like it didn't bothered by the rain. It's just been raining and raining here in our area this winter, but this lovely rose didn't bothered about the rain. No rotting in there happening. See, the soil is very wet, but they loving it. They're gorgeous, beautiful. Look at that. A lot of lovely rose there from leaf propagation. Just be patient though. Wait for them to grow because it takes a while. There. So I need to put the stick for the bird to stay away from my leaf propagation. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you liked this video for this weekend. And if you're my viewers and you're not subscribed yet, please consider to subscribe. It will mean a lot to me if you do so. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell, so every time we have a new video like this, you will be notified and you will not miss a thing. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to leave me a comment in my comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So guys, I will see you next time. Bye.